Hello champions and future champions, hello Chessmood family, welcome to the second daily lesson. Here is the position, it's black to move. I offer you, first of course, evaluate the position and then find the plan for black. Okay, the material is equal, pawns are equal, and on the board there is one open line, the D open line. However, we have here bishop pair. And especially the bishop on g7 is doing very good on this diagonal. Now what to do? What plan to choose here for black? One of the plans that might come to our mind is fight for the D open line. Second plan is try to play in the king side, and the third plan is try to play in the queen side. Now let's see if opponent can use the D line successfully and if you need to really fight for the D line. What he can do next move? He can play rook D1, so now he has the D line. But why we need open lines? For entering opponent camp. But opponent cannot play rook D7. We have here bishop on C8, and also opponent cannot play rook D8 because here we have a rook on F8. So he cannot really use this line. Okay, and now when we know that it's gonna be okay if yellow opponent to play rook d1 and get the d line, we should decide on which side of the board we are going to play, on the king side or in the queen side. The key to answer this question is the following. This is a golden question, you should always keep it in mind, even you can write it down. On which side of the board we are strong? This is a key question for understanding on which side of the board we are going to play. Okay, in this case we have here a very strong bishop on g7. It's like the military airplane. Su-35 is like bombarding opponents all queenside, and he's just saying our army, guys, I will bombard opponent from the air, just go on the ground, push these pawns on C, B and A. And when we have this bombardier and we have here open air from him, we should push our pawns and we should start to play in the king side where we are strong. How to push our pawns? Very easy. Just b5. We are pushing our pawn, b5 with the tempo on opponent bishop, bishop b3 and a5. Now we want to play a4 and trap opponent bishop on b3. We want to play b4 and our bishop on g7 is very happy, saying, okay, I was very much needing your support and now you started a5, b5. What can do opponent? We want to play a4 and trap the bishop. He has two ways, a3 or a4. However, in both cases he has issues, and the one issue is that we are starting activity, serious activity in the queen side, and the second is suddenly he have issues with rook f1 and rook on d1. And here we don't only want to play a4, but also we want to play b4, attack the knight on c3, and after that play bishop a6 and win an exchange. If you place here a4, okay, we can play a4 and trap opponent bishop, but we can play b4, attacking the knight on c3. If knight goes to e2, we can take the b2 pawn. Our Su-35 is ready here. And if opponent goes knight d1 back, okay, we have here another Su, so bishop a6, and the opponent is going to lose an exchange. After bishop b3, a5, if opponent plays a3, the same thing, we go b4. Su-35 is ready to attack the b2 pawn. Opponent cannot go knight e2 because he will take the b2 pawn. And if a4, knight d1, defending the b2 pawn, or another bishop comes to the game, bishop a6 with a tempo, and not only with a tempo, opponent is going to lose an exchange. How simple it was, everything, right? The key was asking the question where we are strong. Bishop g7 we have a bombardier, Su-35, and we should play in the queen side. This was additional bonus that f1 and d3 rooks are staying badly, and at some point after bishop a6 we are going to win an exchange. Champions, there will be lots of positions where you will not be strong on one of the sides of the board. And there will be exceptions where you are strong on one side of the board, but you are playing on another side of the board. But overall, this is going to be a very useful key to always ask this question if you don't know what plan to choose. So What was the question? Repeat with me. On which side of the board we are strong? Often, with asking this question, you will find the right move. At the end, I am going to offer you one position to think about. Here is the position, it's white to move. I offer you to think what is the best move here for white and overall what should be the plan for white. And hint here again gonna be where we are strong. You can answer in the comments section. I hope you liked it and most importantly, hopefully you will use it in your games, this idea and this key question. Also, if you want to support, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Avetik was with you. See you tomorrow during the next daily lesson.